So today we will discuss about the electronic configuration of these transition elements. Okay. So we'll first discuss about the transition elements. Okay. We'll write down their electronic configuration. So if you will see the electronic configuration, अगर आप electronic configuration अगर देखोगे, okay. So it is having the orbitals or it is having a 3D, 4D, 5D and 6D. Okay. आप देख सकते हो 3D orbit, 4D orbit, 5D orbit and 6D orbits, okay, are present. So 3D series which is begins from, okay, 3D series कहाँ से start हो रही है आप लोग देख सकते हो, किस एटम से, किस एलिमेंट से स्टार्ट हो रही है. सो इट इज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम स्कैंडियम, बराबर है, स्कैंडियम से स्टार्ट हो रही है. Okay, so scandium atomic number is how much? 21. Okay, 21. But we have already studied about the condensed electronic configuration. How the condensed electronic configuration is written? It is written in terms of the previous presiding noble noble element. तो स्कैंडियम के पहले कौन सा नोबल एलिमेंट आ रहा है, तो वो कौन सा है? आर्गन है, बराबर है, वो कौन सा है? आर्गन है. So argon is the noble gas presiding to 3D series and its electronic configuration if you will see. Okay, अगर उसका electronic configuration आप देखोगे argon का, okay, so argon electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, okay, 3s2 and 3p6. This is the electronic configuration of argon. Okay, so now this electronic configuration we have to write it for now this 3D orbital, 3D ऑर्बिट के लिए, that is for we have to write down for the scandium, scandium atom के लिए लिखना है हमें, scandium element के लिए लिखना है. So how we can represent it? So argon, yes, argon is having 18 atomic number. Okay, scandium is having 21 atomic number. So representation of scandium electronic configuration based on argon, it can be done like this. Argon, you have 18 elements. Okay, now 19, 20 and 21. Okay, so what is the next, what is the next shell? That will be, so it will be 4s2 and this is 3d1. So in this way, this is the electronic configuration, condensed electronic configuration of a scandium which is having atomic number as a 21. तो आप देख सकते हो 3d1 यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ है, बराबर है, 3d1 यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ है. Okay, and this D subshell is having total 5 orbits are present. 5 orbits means total 10 electrons will be present. And you know we have already seen that in case of this D orbital will have maximum 1 to 10 number of electrons will be present. So here scandium में जो electrons है in a D orbit 1 electron is present. Okay, so you can view here the electronic configuration. अगर देखें हम लोग, okay, so the electronic configuration of this 3D series which you can write. Okay, हम लोग लिख सकते हैं, चलो वन बाय वन एलिमेंट्स के लिए लिखते हैं हम लोग. ओके, so electronic configuration we will write down for the very first period के लिए लिखेंगे हम लोग सबसे पहले. Okay, electronic configuration of 3D series. Okay, so electronic configuration we will write down for a 3D series. Okay, 3D series के लिए लिखेंगे. So very first element, okay, very first element in that, the element is a scandium. Okay, scandium. So scandium element. Okay, scandium element and its electronic uh, configuration, its atomic number we will write down. Okay, so its atomic number is 21. Okay, one by one we will write down the configuration. Okay, so electronic configuration will write down directly. Electronic configuration. Yes, this electronic configuration is written in terms of argon because argon is the presiding noble gas element. Okay, before this scandium. Okay, before this scandium. Okay, so scandium which is 21. Yes, see, scandium 21. So arrangement is like this 3D1 and 4s2. Okay, the next, okay, the next electronic configuration of next element is titanium. Okay, so titanium के लिए देखते हैं. Titanium is having, okay, having atomic number as a 22. तो ये देखो एक इलेक्ट्रॉन कहाँ पे आएगा, ये देखो यहाँ पे आएगा 3D2 में चला जाएगा, and this is 4s2. Next one is, yes, vanadium. Okay, vanadium, vanadium. So which is written as V23, V23. So total 23 number of electrons are present, which is represented by argon 3D3 and 4s2. Okay, so on. Chromium, next one is a chromium. Okay, chromium. But in case of this chromium, okay, I will make it circle. Okay, so we'll discuss why in case of this chromium is having some different structure, why it is having the different electronic configuration. So in case of this argon, it is having 3D5U and 4s1. Okay, it is having 3D5U and 4s1. Extra one electron from this shell, yes, shell 4s, it will jump into 3D orbital. उसका reason क्या है वो हम लोग बाद में देखेंगे. Okay, then next one is the chromium. Then chromium हो गया, manganese. Okay, the next one is the manganese. Manganese, manganese, it is having Mn, that is 25U. It is having configuration Ar. Okay, 3D5U, As2, sorry, 4s, 3D5U, 4s2. Then next one is iron. Okay, iron, iron, which is indicated by Fe26. Okay, and its configuration will be argon, that is 3D6 and 4s2. Okay, so similarly you have to write down the electronic configuration of another series. Okay, 4D and 5D series के लिए आपको लिखना है ये. Okay, this is the homework for all of you. Okay, so you have to write down this for next series. Okay, so yes, आयरन है, आयरन के लिए लिख लिया हम लोगों ने. द नेक्स्ट वन इज अ कोबाल्ट. ओके, द नेक्स्ट वन इज अ कोबाल्ट, एंड दिस कोबाल्ट atomic number is 27 and its configuration is Ar, that is argon 3D7 and 4s2. Next one is nickel. Okay, nickel is configuration, yes, nickel 28, 28 argon, yes, 3D8 and 4s2 configuration. Then next one is a copper. Okay, copper, it is having 29. Okay, atomic number is 29 copper ka. So the arrangement is argon, yes, it is having 3D10 and 4s1. देखो यहाँ पे इसको भी मैं सर्कल करके रखता हूँ, इसके लिए भी डिस्कस करेंगे अभी हम लोग जस्ट. ओके, then the last one is a zinc. Okay, last one is a zinc. Okay, zinc, Zn. Okay, atomic number is 30 and it is having, yes, argon 3D10 and 4s2 completely filled. Both S and D are completely filled. So these are the electronic configuration of a 3D series. Okay, so you have to write down same for the next another series के लिए आपको लिखना है. Okay, so ये सब लोगों को लिखना है. Okay, so next 4D, 5D and 6D के लिए. Okay, so ये 3D सीरीज हो गया. Then 4D, 5D and 6D के लिए आप लोग लिखो. Okay, this is the homework for all of you. Okay, तो ये मुझे दिखना चाहिए आज शाम तक. Okay, so this is the way of electronic configuration is written. Okay, so the zinc, okay, the zinc has completely filled n-1d orbital. आप देख सकते हो the general formula. Okay, the general formula of this block element is n-1 n-1d, which is varying from 1 to 10. Okay, and n yes, okay, which is ns2. general formula 1 to 2 बोल सकते हैं हम लोग. Okay, so this is the general formula for this transition elements. And you observe in case of zinc. Okay, आप zinc के केस में देखो, zinc में It is having completely filled the 3D orbit. 3D orbit is completely filled as well as 4s orbit is completely filled. दोनों भी क्या है? Completely filled orbit है. Since the zinc has completely filled n-1d orbital in a ground state, okay, 3d10 and 4s2, in its common oxidation state is +2. Okay, उसका जो oxidation state है, common oxidation state of zinc is +2, and it is not regarded as a transition element. Okay, तो ये बात ध्यान में रखो. Okay, उसका रीजन क्या है? उसका d orbital और 4s जो orbital है वो completely filled है and it is showing +2 oxidation state, and this zinc is not regarded as, this is not regarded as transition element. उसको actually transition element नहीं इसके लिए बोलते. Yes, although it is classified into transition element, but actual में वो transition element नहीं है. On the same ground, cadmium and mercury, अभी उसी के नीचे periodic table में सब लोग देखो, जिंक के नीचे कौन सा है? कैडमियम एंड मर्क्यूरी. बराबर है. जिंक के नीचे क्या है? कैडमियम है एंड उसके बाद में मर्क्यूरी है. Okay, so these two elements also, okay, cadmium and mercury from 4d and this 5d. अगर ये देखोगे 4d ऑर्बिट 4d सीरीज का है और ये 5d सीरीज का है. मर्क्यूरी लास्ट एलिमेंट है ट्रांजिशन में. So these are also not considered as a transition element. So these are also not considered as a transition element. तो ये याद रखो आप लोग. Okay, zinc, cadmium and mercury. Okay, look at the copper. Okay, look at the copper in the elementary state 3d10 and 4s1. Okay, so yes, look at the copper. Okay, copper को देखो. Copper is right now ये नीचे उसके नीचे. Okay, copper is right now, it is having 3d10 but 4s1. Okay, means its d orbital in case of copper is completely filled. कॉपर की अगर बात करें तो 3d10 it is completely filled. बराबर है. ये क्या है? completely filled है. Okay, this orbit is completely filled. But what about 4s? It is having one electron. It is half filled. Okay, it is half filled. So you must be very much aware about what is the meaning of completely filled and half filled orbit. Okay, if you consider S, P, D and F. Okay, so when we are saying completely filled, okay, completely filled and half filled. Okay, half filled. So completely filled in case of S will consist of 2 electrons and half it will consist of 1 electron. P orbital, if it is completely filled, it will have total 6 number of electrons, and if it is half filled, it will have 3 number of electrons. D orbital, if it is completely filled, it will have yes 10 number of electrons. Okay, देख सकते हो आप यहाँ पे D 3d10 10 number of electrons means it is completely filled. Half filled यानी क्या हो जाएगी? If 5 electrons are present. For F, it is having yes total 7 orbits. 7 orbits में 14 electrons are present. Okay, 7 orbits में 14 electrons are present. और 14 electrons में अगर 7 अगर electrons है तो that will be called as a half filled. समझ में आया ना सब लोगों को? What is the meaning of half filled and completely filled? ये पता होना चाहिए. Okay, based on their orbits, based on their subshell. Okay, so you check for copper. Copper के लिए check करो. Copper is having atomic number as 29 and 3d10 and 4s1. What you can say about this copper? Copper के लिए आप बोल सकते हो 3d10 completely filled. It is completely filled. Total 10 electrons are present at its orbit. Okay, so it is complete maximum it is filled. But look at the 4s orbit. It is right now only 1. So what is the reason? To maintain stability. Okay, क्योंकि ये देखो यहाँ पे देखो कॉपर के केस में क्या हो रहा है? Directly instead of 3d9 4s2, instead of 3d9 4s2, the configuration electronic configuration for the copper is written directly 3d10. तो क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? One of the electron, okay, this is the observed electronic configuration. क्या होनी चाहिए एज पर दिस? कॉपर की क्या होनी चाहिए? इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन क्या होनी चाहिए थी? आर्गन 3d9 एंड 4s2 ऐसे होनी चाहिए थी. बट अभी हो क्या रहा है यहाँ पे? 4s2 इट इज कंप्लीटली फील्ड. बट व्हाट अबाउट दिस 3d9? इट इज नाइदर हाफ फील्ड, इट इज इनकम्प्लीट. बराबर है. एंड दैट इज द रीजन to maintain the stability, one of the electron from S orbit jump into 3D orbit. One of the electron jump from S orbit will jump into 3D orbit, and it is having the configuration like this. It is having configuration like this 3D10 and 4s1. Okay, so when it achieves the configuration, in that case, right now 3D is completely filled and it is the half filled, and in this way it becomes extra stable. It becomes extra stable. This electron or this element will become extra stable. Stable हो जाता है in this way, and that is the reason being this one of the electron from S orbit is jumping into 3D orbit, and its observed electronic configuration is like this. समझ में आया ना सब लोगों को? Why the observed electronic configuration of the copper is 3D10 and 4s1. So in this case, 3D orbit is completely and 4s is half filled, due to which it achieves the stability of the element. Okay. So next you observe in case of the chromium. Chromium में देखो, chromium में, okay, so for chromium what should be the electronic configuration, actual electronic configuration क्या होना चाहिए था chromium का? Chromium is having yes 24, it should have argon, ये देखो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो 3d3 4s2 बराबर है, but instead of 3d5 sorry 3d4 and 4s2, instead of this, okay, the actual observed configuration for chromium के लिए observed electronic configuration is 3d5 and 4s1. तो जैसे ही 3d5 4s1 लिखते हैं हम लोग यहाँ पे, तो you observe this 3d ये क्या हो गई, हाफ फील्ड हो गई, बराबर. 3d क्या होगी, हाफ फील्ड होगी, और 4s क्या होगी, हाफ फील्ड होगी, बराबर नहीं. यस सीरीज यस ऑर्बिट में 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स रहते हैं मैक्सिमम, उसमें से एक अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन है तो उसको हाफ फील्ड हो जाएगा. डी ऑर्बिट में मैक्सिमम 10 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स रहते हैं, अगर 5 रहेगा तो हाफ फील्ड बोलेगी इसको, बराबर है. सो इट इज राइट नाउ हाफ फील्ड. सो फॉर बोथ द ऑर्बिट्स 4s as well as 3d orbit is what having half filled orbit. So in this way the element is stable. In this way it achieves the stability. This element is achieving the stability. So this is the observed electronic configuration. This is observed electronic configuration of the chromium. And why it is 3d 5 and 4s1? So one of the electron from the 4s2 orbit is jumping into 3d orbit to make this element stable, to have the stability, to increase the stability बोल से, and it is achieving 3d5 configuration and 4s1 configuration. In this 3d and 4s both are half filled. Okay, both are half filled, half filled orbit बोल सकते हैं हम लोग. And in this way these are we can say these are achieving the stability. So if you observe in case of copper, okay, if you observe in case of copper, okay, copper it contains 3d orbit. Okay, copper 3d10 and 4s1. So in this way the oxidation state, it has a partly filled 3d orbital, and hence the copper is a transition element. Okay, so इसलिए copper को बोला जाता है ये transition element है, ये completely filled नहीं दोनों भी इसमें से. Okay, that's why this will be called as a transition element. But this zinc, cadmium and mercury, this will not regarded as a transition element, क्योंकि उनका जो ऑर्बिट है, डी ऑर्बिटल और एस ऑर्बिटल दोनों भी क्या है, completely filled है. d and s orbitals, they are completely filled. Okay, completely filled in case of zinc, cadmium and the mercury. Okay, so the general electronic configuration, if you will observe for the all series, okay, so general electronic configuration. So there is a homework for all of you. You have to write down electronic configuration for the 4D, 5D, 6D series के लिए आपको लिखना है. This is the homework for all of you. So general electronic configuration of the series of d block elements of periodic table for 3D series. For 3D series is it will be have its presiding inert gas element is argon. So it is 3D from 1 to 10 and yes 4s from 1 to 2. Okay, then next for 4D series, for 4D series argon के बाद कौन सा आता है, krypton आता है. Krypton is the presiding noble gas element. Okay, so 4D series, so 4D will vary from 1 to 10 Okay, and here 5U will vary from 1 to 2. Okay, in this way. The next 5UD series. Okay, 5UD series. 5UD series. Yes, which one is the noble gas element presiding 5UD series? Yes, argon, krypton, xenon. Okay, xenon. Okay, so xenon. The arrangement will be 5UD 1 to 10, and yes, 6 years 1 to 2. The next is the 6D series. Okay, 6D series, and the presiding noble gas element is a radon. Okay, 6D which will vary from 1 to 10. Okay, 1 to 10 ये number of electrons है उस series में आएंगे. Okay, उस series के लिए, and 7 years that will be vary from 1 to 10. So this is the general electronic configuration. ये वाली क्या है? General electronic configuration है इन series के लिए. Okay. 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D series consist of what? Transition elements. These are what? Transition elements. Transition elements. Okay. So electronic configuration of the chromium and copper we have already discussed. Okay. So this is the homework that you have to do. Okay. Now we'll discuss about the oxidation state. Okay, if you will discuss about the oxidation state of the first transition series. Okay, oxidation state देखेंगे हम लोग first series में. सब लोगों को समझ में है? Do you have any doubt regarding this? Okay, this is the general electronic configuration which is written with respect to their presiding noble gas element. You have studied this in 11th standard में आपने पढ़ा हुआ है. Okay, how this is done. अगर नहीं समझ में आता है तो आप लोग वीडियोस देख सकते हो. 11th स्टैंडर्ड में ये टॉपिक है. ओके, तो आप लोग देख सकते हो उसमें. So now condensed electronic configuration is there. Now we'll discuss about the oxidation state. Okay, electronic configuration हो गया. Okay, electronic configuration. Now we'll discuss about the oxidation state. Okay, oxidation state के बारे में discuss करेंगे हम लोग. Oxidation state of first transition series या फिर directly transition series के लिए बोल सकते हैं हम लोग. Oxidation state. Okay, we'll discuss about the oxidation state. Okay, so oxidation state, if you will see, okay, so one of the notable features of this transition element is that great variety of oxidation state they show in their compounds. Okay, so variety of oxidation state will be present. Variety of oxidation state will be present in the transition series. In case of this transition group member, transition जो elements है उनमें variety of oxidation state you can observe. Okay, आप देख सकते हो बुक में मैंने दिया हुआ है. So if you will observe the in case of oxidation state of this scandium, okay, scandium आप देख सकते हो, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese के लिए आप देख सकते हो. The oxidation state, if you will take the oxidation state of this scandium, it is having 3d1 4s2 orbit, it is having +2 and +3 oxidation state. Okay, then titanium, okay, it is having +2, +3 and +4 oxidation state. Vanadium is having +2, +3, +4 and +5 oxidation state. आप देख सकते हो. Chromium is having yes 3d5 4s1, so +2, +3, okay, +4, +5 and +6 oxidation state. Okay, then manganese is having +2, +3, +4, okay, +5 and +6 oxidation states are present. Okay, manganese में. Okay, and +7 in case of manganese. Then next in case of iron, Fe. Okay, Fe iron is having yes it is having +2, +3, +4 and +5 and +6. अभी क्या होता जाएगा मैंगनीज से धीरे धीरे ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट कम होता जाएगा as their electronic configuration is what increasing order. Okay, तो आप देख सकते हो नेक्स्ट कोबाल्ट के लिए ओके ये कम हो जाएगा +2 रहेगा +3 रहेगा +4 और ये +5 रहेगा. ओके, so subsequently it will decrease the oxidation state. then कोबाल्ट के बाद निकेल है उसमें +2, +3, okay, +4 निकेल. then कॉपर एंड जिंक, कॉपर और जिंक, कॉपर में +2 रहेगा और +3 रहेगा एंड जिंक में ओनली +2. ओके, आप देख सकते हो such is the arrangement okay which is shown for very first transition एलिमेंट्स के लिए फर्स्ट फर्स्ट जो पीरियड में जो ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट है 3D के लिए, 3D सीरीज के लिए, उनके लिए दिखा है. So where you are observing maximum oxidation state you are observing in case of the manganese. Okay, manganese में आप लोग ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हो. Okay, having maximum oxidation state that is present. Okay, so the loss of yes and the electrons. Okay, आप देख सकते हो because it is having okay configuration क्या है इसकी n minus 1 d. Okay, 1 to 10 and n yes that is 1 to 2. So due to this loss of this electron because जो oxidation state होता है वो because of loss or gain of the electron बोल सकते हैं हम लोग. Okay, so loss of 4s and 3d electrons progressively leads to formation of the ions. The transition elements display a variety of oxidation states in their compounds. Loss of 1 4s electron leads to formation of loss of 1 electron. Okay, 1 electron, loss of 1 4s electron. यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ मैं loss of 1 4s electron. 4s ऑर्बिट में जो इलेक्ट्रॉन है उसमें अगर 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन लॉस होता है, loss of 1 4s electron, it leads to formation of m plus. Okay, m plus ions form होते हैं, while loss of unpaired 3d and 4s electrons. Okay, so loss of this 3d and 4s. Okay, loss of 2 4s electrons gives m2 plus ions. Okay, it will give m2 plus ions. Okay, so in this way loss of 2 4s electrons, this will give m2 plus ions, and while loss of unpaired this 3d and 4s electrons, okay, this will give us m3 plus and m4 plus ions देते हैं. Okay, so in this way number of जो ions है, okay, because we know that 2 plus charge, 3 plus charge, 4 plus charge. What is the meaning of this? Is the loss of electron. बराबर है. तो लॉस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन कितना हो रहा है उसके बेसिस पे वो जो आयंस फॉर्म होगा. 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन लॉस हो रहा है तो वो m plus 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स लॉस हो रहा है तो 2 plus 3, 3 plus 4, 4 plus like this. Okay, so based on how many number of electrons are we can say loss, based on that this will form the ions. So some examples. Okay, some examples are shown in the table 8.4. आप लोग टेबल 8.4 में आप देख सकते हो. Okay, so how the loss of one electron, okay, from the respective shell is giving rise to form the m plus m2 plus. Okay, तो वो देखते हैं हम लोग. Okay, electronic configuration of various ions of 3D elements देखते हैं. Okay, so how the loss of these electrons is taking place, that also will see. Okay, so I hope you have understood the general electronic configuration. Okay, how it is to be written. Now we'll see what is the electronic configuration of various ions. Okay, so electronic configuration, in short I will write down electronic configuration of various ions. Okay, various ions of 3D element of 3D series. Okay, 3D series elements. 3D series में जितने भी elements हैं उनके लिए लिखेंगे, आप लोग बाकी के लिए लिख सकते हो. So consider the elements will write down towards the right side. Okay, one by one लिखेंगे हम लोग elements and at their atomic number. चलो लिखते हैं. So now, yes, scandium. Okay, so you know the scandium is having atomic number as a 21. Okay, and here the 3d1 बराबर है and 4s2. This is the configuration 3d1 and 4s2. This is the configuration. Okay, this is the configuration. Species बोलते हैं हम लोग उसको species बोल सकते. Here the configuration of this m is what 3d1 and 4s2. This is configuration. How we can write down its configuration in m plus. m plus में कैसे लिख सकते? One ion which is removing from this s orbit and it will attain the configuration yes 3d1 and 4s1 हो जाएगा. बराबर ना? इसका configuration क्या हो जाएगा? 3d1 and 4s1 because one of the electron is lost from its s orbit. s orbit से एक इलेक्ट्रॉन का चला गया and it has become m plus ions. Okay, so the loss of one 4s electron, it leads to formation of m plus ions in this way. Now next is formation of m2 plus ions. How formation of m2 plus ions it can take place? If there is a loss of two electrons from its 4s, so it will have the configuration like this 3d1 only configuration. Okay, it will have the configuration of, yes, 3d1 configuration चाहिए. ओके, बुक में करेक्ट आप लोग गलत दिखाया, थोड़ा सा 3d2 लिखा हुआ है, 3d1 चाहिए एक्चुअली वो. ओके, 3d1 बिकॉज टू इलेक्ट्रॉन्स चले गए एंड दैट्स व्हाई 2 प्लस. एंड to have the configuration of m3 plus, okay, to have the configuration of m3 plus, okay, तो 3 electrons अगर चले जाते हैं scandium के, okay, 3 electrons, so how it will attain. तो देखो scandium में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है 21 है, उसमें से 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स चले गए तो कितने बच गए 18 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स बच गए. और 18 कॉन्फ़िगरेशन किसका है आर्गन का है, कॉन्फ़िगरेशन किसका है आर्गन का है. तो इलेक्ट्रॉन कॉन्फ़िगरेशन कैसे लिख सकते हैं हम लोग डायरेक्टली, कैन राइट इट डायरेक्टली फॉर द आर्गन, बराबर है, क्योंकि वो आर्गन का ही कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है, वो कॉन्फ़िगरेशन क्या है आर्गन का है. समझ में आया ना सब लोगों को. 21 टोटल इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर प्रेजेंट फॉर स्कैंडियम एंड उसमें से 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, देयर इज अ लॉस ऑफ 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एंड फॉर formation of m3 plus ions, and this will give rise to a configuration of argon. Okay, so in this way आप लोग लिख सकते हो. subsequently you can write for the different, okay, कुछ एलिमेंट्स के लिए लिख लो. स्कैंडियम, नेक्स्ट वन इज द टिटेनियम. टिटेनियम के लिए देखते हैं. ओके, सो टिटेनियम इज हैविंग कॉन्फ़िगरेशन जस्ट 122 है एंड हियर इट इज कॉन्फ़िगरेशन 3d2 एंड 4s2, बराबर है, 3d2 एंड 4s2. m प्लस जब होगा तब इसमें क्या हो जाएगा 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन. ओके, 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन यहां से चला जाएगा एंड it will be written as a 3d2 and 4s1. When there is a loss of 2 electrons, okay, so it will be written as, okay, 3d2 लिखा जाएगा because 2 electrons अगर चले गए and if there is a 3 electrons are losing, so it will be written as a 3d1, बराबर है. This is the electronic configuration. Okay, this is the electronic configuration. So then next is titanium के बाद, okay, vanadium. Vanadium is having 23, so 3d3 and 4s2. Loss of 1 electron, so 3d3 and 4s1. Loss of 2 electrons will be written as directly 3d3 it will be written as. And then if loss of yes, correct है नहीं वाला, तो 3d2 and 4s1, यहाँ पे 3d2 आएगा, यहाँ पे 3d1 आएगा, करेक्ट है. ओके, देन हियर इट इज 3d, लॉस ऑफ हियर 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इट विल बी रिटन एज 3d3. अगर 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन जाते तो ये देखो 2 यहाँ से चले गए, एक यहाँ से आ गया, मींस इट विल बी रिटन एज 3d2. ओके, इट विल बी रिटन एज लाइक दिस. सो सो ऑन यू कैन राइट डाउन, ऐसे आप लिख सकते हो. बाकी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑफ वेरियस ions, okay, various ions के लिए लिख सकते हैं ions of 3d elements, that m plus ions, m2 plus ions and m3 plus ions. तो क्या करना है, 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स उसको रिमूव करते जाना है. ओके, सो वी विल सी इट फॉर क्रोमियम. चलो क्रोमियम के लिए देखते हैं हम लोग, क्रोमियम के लिए देखते हैं. क्रोमियम इज हैविंग 24, यस, 3d क्या है उसका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन 5u, ओके, 3d 5u एंड 4s1. ओके, आप देखो. ओके, सो क्रोमियम इज हैविंग, यस, 3 5u and 4s1 अभी लिखा हुआ है हम लोगों ने थोड़ी देर पहले. क्रोमियम 3d 5u and 4s1 कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. so how we can write down for m plus ions. okay, m plus ions में क्या हो जाएगा, ये एक इलेक्ट्रॉन चला गया तो ये 3d 5 लिखेंगे. सिर्फ 2 अगर चले गए तो एक इसका चला गया और एक इसका चला गया, दैट विल बी 3d 4. अगर 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स चले जाते हैं तो एक इसका एंड 2 यहाँ का, तो ये हो गया 3d 3. ओके, आप लोग चेक कर लो. ओके, कैसे लिखा हुआ है तो उसमें कुछ कुछ लिखा हुआ है. ओके, बुक में आप लोग करेक्ट कर लो. लास्ट कॉपर के लिए देख लेते हैं, बाकी आप लोग खुद ही ड्रॉ कर सकते हो. फॉर कॉपर इट इज 3d10 एंड 4s1. ओके, 3d10 एंड 4s1. सो व्हेन m प्लस, ओके, m प्लस आयंस जो चला गया तो ये क्या फॉर्म करेगा, इट विल फॉर्म द 3d10 फॉर्म होगा. ओके, एक आयंस चला गया. अगर 2 आयंस चले जाते हैं, ओके, सो इट विल फॉर्म 3d9. ओके, और अगर 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स चले गए तो इट विल फॉर्म अ 3d8 लाइक दिस. ओके, you can write down this electronic configuration of various ions of 3D elements. So there is also homework for all of you. So you have to write down electronic configuration of N manganese 6 plus, manganese 4 plus, Fe 4 plus, cobalt 5 plus, nickel 2 plus. This is the homework for all of you. ये आपको करना है, ये solve करना है. Okay. So from this table, it is very clear that the number of unpaired electrons in a 3D orbital, it is increasing. Okay, it is increasing. The number of oxidation state shows by element is also increasing. बराबर है, ये increase होते जाता है. Number of जो oxidation state है वो भी increase होते जाता है. Okay, as the number of the unpaired electrons in 3D orbital is increasing. Okay, number of unpaired electrons in 3D orbital is increasing. Their oxidation state is also going to increase. Okay, आप देख सकते हो oxidation state बढ़ जाएगा, oxidation state उसके बढ़ते जाएंगे. Okay, so as number of unpaired electrons are going to increase. So scandium has only one unpaired electron. Scandium is having only one unpaired electron. Okay, so it shows the two oxidation state. Okay, it's showing two oxidation state. It is showing +2 and +3 oxidation is showing. आप देख सकते हो, लिखा हुआ है हम लोगों ने. Then while manganese अगर आप चेक कर सकते हो manganese में. Okay, manganese में आप देखो, manganese is showing the 1 2 3 4 5 6 oxidation state. Okay, manganese के लिए आप देखो हम लोगों ने लिखा हुआ है. So manganese, it shows two oxidation states. Sorry, manganese is showing the 5 unpaired d electron. Okay, and shows the 6 different oxidation states. So the element which give the greatest number of oxidation state occur in or near the middle of the series. That is manganese. For example, shows oxidation state which is, okay, आप देख सकते हो manganese में manganese is the middle of this transition element and it is showing +2 +3 +4 +5 +6. Okay, and +7 also. Yes, manganese +2 +3 +4 +5. Okay, and +7 1 2 3 4 5 6. In this way, it is showing a maximum oxidation state due to these unpaired electrons. Okay, d orbital electrons आप देख सकते हो. Okay, so this is about their oxidation state, and gradually अभी क्या होते जाएगा, डिक्रीज होते जाएगा. ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट क्या होते जाएगा, डिक्रीज होते जाएगा जैसे जैसे ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट हम लोग राइट साइड में देखते जाएंगे. ओके, सो this is about the oxidation state. This is about the oxidation state of these elements of this transition, we can say transition elements. Now we'll discuss about the physical properties. Okay, physical properties of these first transition elements. Okay, first transition elements are scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron. उनकी हम physical properties देखते हैं. Okay, what is the physical properties of these elements? So first transition series consists of the element that is 3D 1 to 10 and 4s 1 to 2 general electronic configuration. So all transition elements are metals. Okay, so all transition elements, okay, जितने भी transition elements हैं, okay, transition elements, these transition elements are metal. All transition elements are metal. Okay, so show properties that are characteristics of metal. Okay, metal की characteristics क्या, you know very well. It is very hard. Okay, it is having luster property, malleability, ductility. Already we have studied this. Okay, so and form alloys with other metals. So it is malleable, it is ductile. Okay, it is malleable, it is ductile. Forms alloy, different metal forms alloy with different metal. अलग अलग मेटल से ये क्या करते हैं, अलॉय फॉर्म करते हैं. सो दिस इज द फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, बराबर है, जनरल प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ मेटल. ओके, एंड वी नो दैट दीज ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट्स आर मेटल्स. ओके, तो मेटल्स है तो मेटल की प्रॉपर्टी शो करेंगे. सो दीज आर द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द मेटल्स, वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड. सो दे आर गुड कंडक्टर्स ऑफ हीट एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. ओके, सो वेरी गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. Heat and electricity के very good conductors ये all transition elements if we talk about. Okay, but there are some exceptions. Okay, so except zinc, cadmium, mercury, and the manganese, except the zinc. Okay, zinc, then this cadmium, Hg, okay, and manganese. आप देख सकते हो जिंक कैडमियम Hg. Okay, already we have defined this. इन तीनों एलिमेंट्स को हमने ऑलरेडी डिफाइन किया हुआ है. जिंक कैडमियम Hg, they are having its the orbital, d orbital is also complete, their s orbital is also complete इन तीनों एलिमेंट्स में. अब एक के नीचे एक ही है, आप लोग देख पीरियोडिक टेबल में जिंक कैडमियम एंड Hg, these are having their d orbit and s orbit completely filled, and due to which, okay, so they are not called as a transition element. इनको actually transition element नहीं बोला जाता है. Okay, so that's why these are the good conductors of that's why these are not the good conductors of electricity and as well as the heat. Zinc है, cadmium and mercury, and along with the manganese is also there. Okay, so all other elements are very good conductors of electricity. Okay, so all other transition elements have one or more typical metallic structures at ambient temperature. These transition metals, with the exception of zinc, cadmium and Hg, are very hard and have low volatility. Okay, all these transition elements, okay, these transition elements are very hard. All transition elements are what? These are very hard and have low volatility and have low volatility. You know very well what is the meaning of volatility. Okay, volatility, volatility, low volatility. Except this cadmium, except this zinc. Okay, cadmium and Hg, except the zinc, cadmium and the mercury. इन तीनों को अगर छोड़ दिया जाए तो बाकी सारे जो एलिमेंट्स है वो क्या है, बाकी सारे जो एलिमेंट्स है वो हार्ड है and they have a low volatility. They have a low volatility and they are good conductors of heat and electricity. So except zinc, cadmium, mercury and manganese को अगर छोड़ दिया तो बाकी जितने भी transition elements है they are very good conductors of electricity as well as heat, because they are acting as a metal. They are acting as a metal, and you know what is property of metals. They are very good conductors of heat and electricity. They are hard, they are luster, they are shiny, they are having ductility, can be drawn into wires. Okay, can be malleable, can be beaten into sheets. Okay, they can form the alloys of the metal. Okay, with the different metals. So this way they are very hard and have a low volatility except this zinc, cadmium and mercury. Okay, they possess high melting and boiling point. Okay, so another property is what? You know the property of the metal. क्या रहती है? They possess high melting point and boiling point. High melting point and boiling point. So these are the properties, physical properties of the first transition series. First transition series बोल सकते हैं हम लोग. Okay, या फिर transition elements बोल सकते हैं. They are having high their melting point and their boiling point. Okay, so graphically also you can observe it. Okay, trends in melting point of a transition element आप graphically check कर सकते हो. Okay, how their melting and their boiling point is varying with respect to their atomic number. Okay, it is very high in case of the metal. आप check करो उस graph में, you will observe हाई मेल्टिंग पॉइंट, हाई इट्स मेल्टिंग पॉइंट. ओके, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट सबसे ज्यादा जो है वो टंगस्टन में आप लोग देख सकते हो. ओके, ग्राफिकली आप ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हो ट्रेंड्स इन मेल्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ दिस ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट, एंड इट इज वेरी हाई इन केस ऑफ टंगस्टन. डब्ल्यू के लिए, टंगस्टन के लिए आप देखो सबसे ज्यादा मेल्टिंग पॉइंट है उसका. ओके, टंगस्टन. So tungsten, which is having atomic number as a 74. Okay, it is having high melting point. So this is all about the physical properties. Okay, physical properties of the transition series के लिए. Okay, so एक रफ डायग्राम हम लोग ड्रॉ करते हैं for the melting point. Okay, melting point which is in 10 raised to 3 Kelvin. Okay, which is shown in 10 raised to 3 Kelvin के पैटर्न में शो किया हुआ है ये Kelvin में, and this is the atomic number which is shown on the x axis, atomic number. Okay, so अगर हम लोग ड्रॉ करेंगे फर्स्ट इसके लिए. Okay, so ये है टिटेनियम, ये क्रोमियम, मैंगनीज, आयरन, कोबाल्ट, पैलेडियम, लाइक द कोबाल्ट. ओके, उसके बाद में कौन सा है, कॉपर के लिए अरेंजमेंट लाइक दिस. द नेक्स्ट सीरीज के लिए थोड़ा सा जाऊँ मैं यहाँ पे. okay, उनके सीरीज नाम लिख दो. This is niobium, molybdenum, okay, molybdenum. Then this is this ruthenium, ruthenium के लिए इतना है, okay. This is for titanium, vanadium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, okay, manganese, iron, cobalt, okay, iron, cobalt, okay. This is the nickel, okay, like this. Then this is HF, okay, that is hafnium, okay, TA. और जो सबसे जो ज्यादा है वो है W के लिए, okay, जो मैंने बोला टंगस्टन के लिए, दिस इज RE, okay. So like this, I am not going to write the complete name, okay. So because ये देखो, so based on the different series, different transition series आप लोग देख सकते हो, there is available, okay, और I can show you there in a video, मैं आपको दिखा दूंगा यहाँ पे साइड में, okay. So this is the graph, actually graphical analysis of melting point versus this atomic number, okay, atomic number. So you are observing for a different series के लिए draw किया हुआ है. So you observe for the tungsten, tungsten के लिए सबसे ज्यादा melting point है, okay, tungsten के लिए सबसे ज्यादा melting point है. So this is all about the physical properties of these transition series, okay, transition series elements, okay. In next lecture we are going to discuss about their atomic radii, okay. In video I will try to put the graph, okay, graph यहाँ पे मैं put करूँगा so that you can visualize it,